As we welcome you back to the Fairways of Life show, that's actually a shot right there of the PXG 0311 Gen 7 irons that we keep here on the studio, keeping them near and dear, and why not? Speaking of which, Dom, I understand that you had a chance recently to interact with PXG, and I'm not even sure how it took place, but could you tell the world about what took place?
Sure, yeah. So I'll be honest. I didn't have any PXG golf clubs in my current golf bag. PXG found this out, and boy, were they displeased. And they wanted to correct that situation immediately. So they got in touch with me, and they set me up for a full fitting with PXG, which I have never been fit in my entire life. And they set me up at this place in Cary, North Carolina, the Albatross. Let me tell you something about this facility. I have never seen anything like it, Matt. It is insane. It's like I said, it's in Cary. It's if you're ever in the Raleigh area, you got to go check it out. The head honchos there, Paul and Sean, got me all set up. They're serving up some of the best food you can buy as part of this golf simulator facility, and they have a full bar as well, which you can see in this video that we're rolling. They got specialty smash burgers. They've got hitting bays. You can play full rounds of golf. Everything is fully stocked with PXG. You can see there's one of the simulators I did my fitting in. And here's what they did. They called in, Matt. They called in Josh Bryant, who is one of the regional fitters. He services most of the Southeast region for PXG. And, oh, man, he changed my life. What an experience with Josh. It took about 2 hours, Matt, stem to stern, for me to get fit and go through this whole process for my whole bag. But every second was worth it. And I filmed almost all of it in this hitting bay. And you can't watch 2 hours of me getting fit. That's gonna be rough sailing. So what I did is I tried to whittle it down as best I can for everybody to give you guys a sense of the full experience and everything you get to go through when you go through a PXG fitting. You got to check it out. All right, I'm here with Josh from PXG.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I'm so excited. I'm getting fit. I've never been fit. And he's going to walk us through everything in this entire process. And I know you're going to need to hear all of it. Let me give you the basics, all right? I'm 40,
Okay.
like so many of you. I've got family, like so many of you. And I don't play enough golf, like all of us. None of us play enough golf. So I'm like an 8 handicap-ish, and I'm only playing golf like once a month.
Okay.
All right? So let's just start there as a baseline. What's the first thing we do? What do you need from me?
So first thing we need to do, we need to get you loosened up.
Okay.
I don't want you to hurt yourself throughout the process. We want to make this an enjoyable process as possible. Main goal is to make golf more fun. With as limited as you play, we want to make it more enjoyable throughout the round. You want to enjoy yourself and hit good shots. Big thing is we want to protect you from the misses. We don't want to see going super hard left, super hard right. We want to keep you in the zone at all times. Misses are still relatively in play.
Okay.
And obviously certain wedges spin more than others, so that's going to fluctuate with spin rate. So you're pretty much floating around 9K when you're catching it, clean.
Yeah, that was
a good
75%. 75%. Everything's going to be 75%.
Pretty close to center. And if we
Does that make you happy, Josh?
Yeah, I'm very happy. I love to see people hitting the center. So if you look at dispersion, so a little bit wider on dispersion than I think you would like, especially this one that's kind of dropped down a little bit.
Yeah.
So if we can tighten this up a little bit, whether that's with the shaft or the head, that's ideally what we would want.
I want to see all the stuff that you guys brought.
So this is our entire Black Ops line. This is our new latest and greatest as far as our drivers, fairways, and hybrids. With PXG specifically, we don't release a product on like a release cycle. We only release stuff to the public when it's going to outperform a previous generation. So you might not see a new stuff from us for another 2 years or 3 years. It really depends on our development process and our R&D.
And you bring all of this to every fitting?
Everywhere. Yep. This is my entire mobile setup. So all of our irons right here. Majority of our drivers and fairways and hybrids. These are all of our shafts, hybrids, drivers and fairways, as well as all the shafts that are over there. So this is our newest product. This is the Gen 7 P and XP.
Okay.
So on the inside of this iron is called quantum core technology. It's taken us about 10 years to develop. Essentially what it is, super thin face. When the ball compresses, the inside material launches it faster. So you're going to get naturally faster ball speed with this technology compared to other stuff.
Okay.
Right. So when we actually, in this interchangeable weight right here, we can up swing weight or lower swing weight instantly.
Is that going to impact trajectory the most?
Yeah. So if you're somebody who struggles to get the ball up in the air or you
Yeah.
get it too low, too high, we're able to adjust these swing weights on the fly, and really we can dial it in a lot more than most people. So that's what kind of sets up.
That's awesome.
Apart.
Love it.
All right, let's try something out.
It's okay. It still ends up in
Yeah,
a good spot. Everything's ended up in a good spot.
Golf is a game of misses, man. Now we're experimenting with shafts,
Okay.
trying to find the one that fits you best.
So the one we were messing around with, we've been hitting 95s.
Yeah, 95. So we're actually gonna jump off it a little bit weight, see if that improves anything.
Okay.
So this is gonna be a 115. So you're definitely gonna feel a jump as far as changing how it feels.
Weighty stuff.
This might be pretty special. Look at that one. There's that draw.
I mean, it's crazy that like even when I'm hitting good shots with my current irons.
Mm-hmm. It's not eight. It's not.
I mean,
hitting
this
numbers.
is at least 6 or 7 yards.
Oh, every bit of it.
Immediately.
Yeah, instantly.
Just immediately.
Time for some drivers.
Okay. Well, that's not going to go well, but we can try.
That's not gonna.
That's terrible. Off the heel again. Nope. That was miss hit worse than the first one. Let me hit a good one or I can't help you. No. God. It's terrible. All right.
So this is our brand new Black Ops. Basically, we redesigned the driver from the ground up. We basically just had a refresh. So we have a proprietary material in the face called AMF technology called Advanced Material Face. Pretty much what that means is you're getting higher launch and faster ball speed without sacrificing spin. Because most time when you hit it high, you run the risk of spinning it too much and you're actually going to lose distance. With the way we've designed the face, we're able to keep spin down and you're going to launch it higher.
Okay.
So.
Love it.
There we go.
God, look at that draw. It just draws.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like it would draw when I was swinging.
All the adjustments that we made to it, it's going to come to you just like that. So it's not something you have to like pop the head off and make the
It
adjustments.
just shows up as I
It's
want.
going to come to you as is. With our new Sugar Daddy wedges, Sugar Daddy 3s, we now carry 3 different bounces. Before we just had 2, we actually added a third.
Okay.
So we carry, that's a super low bounce, that's our C grind. So you look at the nice seal at the
cool.
bottom. So that's 7 degrees of bounce.
Okay.
Our S grind is our 10 degree. That's kind of like your
Standard. Yeah.
standard bounce, kind of like for everyday golfer that just wants a standard wedge. And then this is our BP grind, so our Bob Parsons grind.
Okay.
That's our 12 degrees of bounce. Big difference with this one is it's a high toe wedge and it's full faced.
Oh wow.
So if you're somebody who struggles, more so around the green, getting into the ground, especially like chipping around the green.
Yeah.
High toe wedge with this style would be the one for you. It's a lot easier, more
Okay.
forgiving with a higher bounce model.
Yeah, see, it's like 5 more yards.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, wow, that's a holy look at that spin rate.
Uh-huh.
Look at it.
I love seeing people when they think it's one thing when we try something completely different, and that's the thing. Like, I would have never in a million years, kind of like you would have never guessed that the mid bounce would have fit you better.
No, I knew it would give me a little bit more yards, but I figured I was giving up spin.
Did you think you were going to sacrifice something?
I thought I was sacrificing spin and a little bit of control, and I am not. So this is perfect. Wow, I love it.
Oh yeah, you did good. You did good.
Oh, well, let's get a little closer here. Say goodbye. Josh,
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Pleasure.
your time, sir.
what a program. Incredible. You got to come check it out. Just start at pxg.com.
That was amazing, Dom. And it was cool that you were able to, from 2 hours that it took you to have your fitting, to boil it down into the segment that you just showed to us. So now remains the big question.
I tried.
What was it like to get your PXG equipment? In fact, Andrew, I think he found some video of you unboxing your new PXG equipment. Let's take a look at how that went. Exactly as we expected that it would go.
You know what? We have some video, Andrew. You can hit the real video. It's really not that different. It's basically the same. The same emotions, same feeling, same everything. I put a graphic as the video's rolling there, but I got a graphic of what my official specs and stats were for the bag that I have now that they hooked me up with. you can see there, Matt, I got the Project X Denali Blue shafts in the driver there, stiff. I got the new Black Ops 0311s, beautiful. I think I got something like 12 yards, 12 to 14 yards, additional yards just switching to that driver. And my irons, I think I was getting 8 to 10 yards. And the mishits were, it's like it corrects itself. It's incredible. And obviously you can see there, the new Gen 7, the 0311Ps. I got a little bit of a heavier shaft, Matt, at 115. And I went 4-iron to gap wedge, and of course I got the Sugar Daddy wedges. I am set, Matt. I'll never lose a match again. I'm now unbeatable.
There you go. Dominic is all set. He's got his new PXG equipment in the bag. You guys can get the same. Log on to pxg.com if you want more information on how and when and where you can go through the exact same experience that he has and get fit for your new PXG equipment. Why not?